Good morning, it's Cam here for Cam's Mortgage Minute for April the 9th on Monday morning. A couple of interesting stories in the news. I'm just recently reading through the RBC homeownership poll, and it revealed some interesting facts. It said that an increasing majority of Canadians believe that now is the best time to get into the housing market. 59% of the people polled felt that way, instead of waiting until next year, which was only about 41% felt that way. And more Canadians say they are unlikely to buy within the next 2 years. 73% are saying that they are unlikely to buy, even though they feel it's a good time to get into the market. What we're seeing here is that consumers are a little bit intrepidatious. They are waiting to see what things will happen and how things will shake out. Even though they feel it's a good time to buy a house, they still want to take a look at their budget. They want to know where the economy's headed over the next period of time. So it does show some concern on that front. The other thing that was interesting to see is that the tide is shifting as far as the sentiment of whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. And what's happening is that out of this poll, there was a number of people who are definitely feeling that it is becoming more of a seller's market. As the number of active listings gradually shrinks, people are more and more concerned that there's going to be a limited amount of inventory to bid on. And there's almost 4 out of 10 folks are actually thinking it is turning towards more of a seller's market. Again, we had a buyer's market until I would say, to some degree, it is still a buyer's market in some neighborhoods, but in the metropolitan main cities, it definitely seems to be, due to the lack of listings, it is becoming more of a seller's market. The other interesting facts that came out were the average prices over the year to year in the first quarter of 2012. It would appear that Toronto has a 7.5% increase, where the average price is $645,467. Detached bungalows rose 5.5% at $544,450. The earlier number was for two-story homes. Condominiums had a modest increase of 3.5%, an average of $353,000. Now Vancouver, where the prices have been record high levels in the last while, a two-story home, detached home, average price rose 9.1% over year, where it's now $1,182,250. An insane sum of money. Detached bungalows also rose 9%, where they're averaging over $1,068,000. And condominiums had a very small increase, 0.5%, $510,000. What this is telling you is that the main metropolitan cities are still pretty hot and active. Prices are still rising. There seems to be demand in those areas. As you go further out from the main epicenters, the prices do tend to weaken and the market demand changes. What do we see going ahead? Well, anybody's guess. I mean, the economy is going to be a big determinant. Seems like consumers do feel that it's a good time to buy, yet they are holding back because they want to see where the future goes. So in other words, what people are telling you, it's mixed messages. There's a little bit of there's a lot of uncertainty still out there as far as where the future is headed. And those who are in this market are realizing that they're going to have to still pay a pretty penny, seeing as the listings are down and sellers are just not, there's not as many active listings. Anyway, it's been Cam's Mortgage Minute for the 9th of April. Enjoy the rest of your day.